It is Friday morning. I've just started my run, which is an easy 45 minutes today. I am actually racing tomorrow, very locally, couldn't be more local. It is the Shrewsbury 5K tomorrow afternoon. Didn't want the week's volume to drop too much because of the race. So what Coach Ben did is that he kind of front-loaded my week so that the closer I'm getting to the race, the shorter my runs are getting. Started Monday with an hour easy, and then Tuesday I had a session which was maybe a little shorter than normally. I did 4 times 800, 4 times 400 with the warm-up, the cool-down, the recoveries between reps. That was 13.6k. Wednesday, an hour easy again. Yesterday, Thursday, 10k easy, and then this morning easy 45 minutes, which was 8 point something k. And then racing tomorrow. The Shrewsbury 5k takes place at the cycle track at the Shrewsbury Sports Village. It's only going to be the second edition of this event tomorrow. The first one was last summer in July, I believe. I took part around 1840, which at the time was a PB, and since then I went many times to this cycle track for my speed sessions. I am very familiar with this place. If you watched my half marathon training videos, whether it was for Valencia last year or Malaga earlier this year, you will have seen me run there. Track is just shy of 1 kilometer long, so the course tomorrow is going to be just a little over 5 laps. One side goes down a little bit. I don't want to call it a proper downhill because it's too big of a word for what it is. And then you've got a hairpin turn, and on the other side you've got a very slight incline. But as I said, I've done many speed sessions around this track. I never felt like this little incline was slowing me down that much. Objectively, it is a fast course. And it is race day, so I've just done a little morning shakeout, just an easy 3k. I might do some strides as well in a minute. It's something I like to do when I have an afternoon or an evening race. Right, so the total running volume for the week so far pre-race is 58 kilometers. So I am definitely not going into it overly tapered, but at the same time I didn't want to treat this race like a goal race, so I didn't want to rest too much into it and drop the volume. So I'm quite happy with where I'm at. And what is the goal today? Well, look, I have been on the PB train. So far this year, every race has been a PB and it's been great. But I also know that I just can't keep PBing every race. I'm not going into this one with the freshest, most rested legs. Also, it's going to be around 20 degrees Celsius this afternoon when I race. So, you know, a bit on the warmer side. So I don't know, I guess the aim today is to get as close as possible to my PB, so as close as possible to 18:13. I'd say I'd be happy with anything that is sub 18:20, and I'd be absolutely over the moon with anything sub 18:13, which would keep me on the PB train, but I'm not really getting my hopes up. The thing with the Shrewsbury 5K is that it can become more like a 5k time trial than an actual race where you're in a pack for most of the way. It's not really the big, strong field with 1,000 runners or more that you have at the Cardiff 5k like 2 weeks ago or the Mid-Cheshire 5k. And the faster I'm getting, the more I'm realizing how important and how helpful it is to stay in the pack for as long as possible when you race. Especially the Shrewsbury 5k being on a narrow cycle track, you cannot have that many runners on it at the same time. This afternoon there will be like 5 or 6 races, so you know, much smaller field. I think in my race there will be about 50 people, even though the races are seeded by estimated finish time, and then you've got master races that are separate. You know, it is going to be hard to stay in the back. I remember last year after the first lap I was pretty much on my own for most of the way, so it's going to be, you know, a bit of a different challenge, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. Time is 1:20. My race is at 3 p.m. so we're not exactly rushing right now, but I don't really want to arrive at the very last minute. I still need to collect my race number. I am wearing my official Say Sky Athletes race kit for this year. And I'm like, if I'm wearing this kit, I cannot race badly today. I've got to have a good race. And on my feet, I will go with the Ajax Pro 4, which seem to hurt my feet less and less the more I'm wearing them. And I shouldn't have said that because now maybe I've jinxed it and maybe they're actually gonna hurt my feet again this afternoon. Oh well.
Come on, Chloe, tuck in. Come on, Chloe, get on. Come on, Chloe. Come on. Come on, Chloe, you're catching them.
Well done, guys! To go! Well done! Keep it going!
Come on, Chloe, keep pushing.
Come on, Janet! That's what winners, Janet!
Come on, Chloe, you're catching them. You're catching them.
That's your best tackle back to the downhill.
Last K. Are you happy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you're a bit off here, PB.
Oh, that was good.
Wait.
Good advice. Right, I'm just out of the shower. I need to do a very brief race recap because in less than an hour I need to dash. I've got to be at Shrewsbury train station on my way to Manchester Airport because tomorrow morning I have a very early flight to go visit my family. So early that I am spending the night at a hotel near Manchester Airport. Right, so I mean, it's not going to be a long race recap because there is not much to talk about really. First of all, my results were a bit confusing because up until 2 minutes ago before I picked up the camera, my results page was saying at the top, finished in 18:16, and then it was saying that my gun time was 18:15 and my chip time was slower, 18:17, like make it make sense, but now it has updated, so my chip time is 18:14. So that's only 1 second off my PB. I am really pleased with that, considering how warm it felt this afternoon. The sun came out, it was quite a hot day for an all-out 5k. And yeah, I feel like it's another strong 5k race under my belt. I haven't checked my splits in details, but I wouldn't be surprised if my first kilometer was my fastest because I was trying to hang on to the pack a little bit. Although, as expected, I knew that I wouldn't be able to, stay in a pack with other runners all the way. I'm just pleased that lap after lap, I was picking some runners up. I feel like I executed an okay race in terms of pacing, and yeah, just really pleased to be this close to my PB. Of course, it would have been great to run a couple seconds quicker, but honestly, I cannot be disappointed with 18:14. So yes, really pleased with that. And that's it for this race recap, really. Thank you guys so much for watching. My next video might be another race vlog, so make sure to subscribe if you've not already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!